ladies, welcome back to my channel. It is Tiffannia and I hope you guys are doing well. So listen, I wanted to give you guys some or just rather share with you some things that I have implemented in my life since quarantine. So this video is about 5 things that I have incorporated or implemented or re-established in my life since quarantine that has made me much better. So anyway, before I get into the video, I just want to say hi to all my new subscribers. Thank you so very much for subscribing to this channel. And I pretty much just kind of share my life, and it's based on my faith, my family, and my lifestyle. So I really hope that you enjoy the videos. I do have you guys in mind when I create these videos. So if you have anything that you guys want me to talk about or what have you, please make sure you leave that comment below. But anyway, let's get into the 5 things that I have implemented that has made my life much better. So the first thing that I have done, guys, which is not new to me at all, but I reintroduced it back into my life, back into my daily life, and that is exercising. Listen, I told myself that during this quarantine, because obviously we were home and a lot of stores and outdoor activities were canceled and stores were closed, I decided that I was going to use my time wisely while I was home, and I wanted to start to work out. So I've been doing that very faithfully and consistently since, I want to say, March of this year. So I'm very proud of that. And to be quite honest with you, I've had weights, I have everything I need at home that I have purchased years ago because I used to work out consistently, and then something happened, just threw me off. But guys, I want to share something with you. The very first day that I picked up my weights, or the very first day I decided I would start exercising and I was doing my stretch, I was so shocked that my muscles were so tight. I could not even really do the stretches without feeling resistance and feeling a little bit of pain. And I was like, listen, I cannot have that. I cannot have that at all. So now, obviously, with me being about 4 months or so in, my muscles are definitely much more flexible, and working out has just really been something I really want to be committed to, just for my health and so on and so forth. So number 2, believe it or not, guys, number 2 is reading more books. So if you follow this channel, or if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I'm a lover of books, and I do have a bookshelf, and I want to say that I probably have maybe about 100 books or more that I have access to in my home. And so one of the things I wanted to do is I really wanted to just kind of reintroduce that love affair of reading books again, right? So what I've done is I pull books from my library that I probably never read, and I do find myself purchasing new books as well. So reading has always been always have brought me such joy, and always been such a pleasure of mine to actually read a book, because I've learned so much from reading books. So definitely, if I don't say anything else, I would definitely encourage you to pick up a book and try to read and implement that into your life, as well as exercise it and the others that I'm going to share. But anyway, reading books is a highlight for me. So the third thing I want to share with you is waking up much earlier. So as I mentioned before, I do exercise, and I've been consistent with that. So in order for me to just stay consistent with exercising 30 to 45 minutes every single day, I would have to wake up earlier so I can implement that in my morning routine before I start my day. So waking up much earlier, guys, have been really a game changer for me, because now I'm giving more time, I'm investing more time back into myself with working out, and obviously, you know, staying longer doing my devotion and spending some more time with myself before I actually jump into work. So waking up early or earlier is definitely a game changer in this season. Number 4, believe it or not, if you guys are not saving your coins during quarantine, then something is off, because during the early stage of quarantine or the pandemic, a lot of businesses were closed, like restaurants, shopping stores. There was really nowhere to go. Outdoor activities was canceled. So what I found myself doing is that I literally started saving my money, and I literally was able to save like 2 months without spending anything on unnecessary splurges, right? So I know a lot of people kind of turn to Amazon and online shopping, and I just could not get into that, because I'm a person that likes to touch and feel and experience the whole entire thing about shopping or buying something. I'm just one of those consumers and those buyers that just like to be in the store. So with that being said, I definitely saw an increase in my savings account. And at the end of the day, we should all be trying to save more, just because we don't know when the economy is really going to get back to where it was before the pandemic. So saving is key and is major in this season. So my number 5 thing, believe it or not, yes, I'm saying that again, believe it or not, it is sleeping in. A lot of times, I think as women, there is this stigma on us not sleeping in, and it's almost like, especially when you have kids, or especially if you have something, other responsibilities, it's like sleeping in is just like kind of seem as being lazy or whatever the case may be. But I decided that even during this quarantine, that because I really couldn't go anywhere on the weekends anyway, I decided that I was going to give myself a mental break, a physical break, and I was going to stay in my bed. Now listen, I would still wake up early, but instead of jumping out the bed to start my day, I would literally wake up, do my devotion, spend time with the Lord, and either grab my book to read or go on YouTube and watch a video, but just to kind of give myself that time. Like, the weekends is me time. I try not to schedule anything anymore. I try not to do anything on the weekends. Matter of fact, I decided that I really wanted to implement having a Sabbath day on the weekend where I just relax and do nothing. And I literally enjoy it. Like, I, make breakfast if I want to order something or whatever the case may be, or have dinner or some a simple meal. But the whole point is that I gave myself the weekend so I could be stress free, and I can give myself a mental break and just a physical break, and just kind of really tend to my needs, where my body needs are and my mental needs are, my spiritual needs. Just really wanted to implement just having some time for myself. So anyway, that is the 5 things that I have implemented during the quarantine that has made me better. So I did this video because I kind of wanted to inspire you in hopes that you also have implemented some new hobbies or reintroduce some new hobbies back into your life during quarantine, and us not focus on being better during this season and not getting into debt, or not doing things opposite of us evolving and being better persons, better human beings, right? So anyway, I really hope that this video was helpful, which is something I always say. I do really hope my videos are helpful to you. But anyway, peace and love, guys, until we meet again.